when we talking about Mercury and Virgo, you are the type of people who are naturally at home, because this is the planet of Virgo anyway. So this being said, communication and intellect is what you're good at. You're highly intelligent, and you got fast thinking, fast thoughts. You're energetic. Your thinking is restless, which means that you might think all day, and you can communicate all day too. You can go once you get started and crunk, especially on a subject that's intellectual. You deal with intellectual. You have a lot of brain powers, but your intellectual is concrete. It's more like practical. Well, whatever you think of, you got to find facts and evidence. So you make a good researcher, and you very organized. And you don't like disorder. You like order. And as long as you are balanced, you're great. But if you're not, you can be high sprung, and you can be out of order and nervous. And so, but as long as you are balanced, you make some of the best persons when they're talking about like helping people, because you love to help people, you love to serve people. So you always got to have a purpose for living. Like your purpose is like you feel the need to help people, and this your thinking, this your thought, this is where you communicate. It's giving people advice, and also when you give people advice, you know what I mean, you're very honest, straight to the point. You know what I mean. You don't want to have no stylish like communication. Your communication more like the direct and straight to the point, and it can be so harsh to people because the way you bring it to people, but you don't mean no harm. You're just being real. You know what I mean? You're very practical. So the way you bring it to people, you're so honest. You know what I mean? So to others, you might be criticizing them. You know what I'm saying? But it might be constructive criticism, which means positive criticism to help inspire people to see where they error at or where their flaws at, so they can correct it. And so this is what you do. You all about helping people. You like to see people do good. You know what I mean? So this is why you do it. For your love for the humanity is deep. It's real. You know what I mean? You like to serve and help people, even with the smallest things. You just like to help people in general, because you got to have something to do. You're practical. You're earthly sign. Also, you're a thinker. You got Mercury. You know what I mean? You're highly intelligent, so you also got to have something to do. So anytime you have something to do, it will keep you balanced. And you don't like nothing that's not neat. And so you don't want to go to nobody's house that's not neat. And you might not tell them that, or you might do, because you can be very blunt. But the thing is that on the downside, you can be very criticizing of others. But see, the thing about you as a Virgo, even though you criticize others, you criticize yourself too when you do wrong, because you're all about the perfection. And this is your thought process. You like everything to be perfect in order. But it's for you to learn that imperfect is perfect as well as perfect. You know what I mean? As being perfect. You know what I mean? So with this being said, you love to learn, you love to study, you love to organize. You know what I mean? And so this is very good about you. It's all about growth with you. You like to absorb the knowledge and collect the information on a deeper frequency or level. You know what I mean? And break it down. You like to dissect. You know what I mean? You like to bring out the facts. You're all about the truth, so you're the truth seeker. And this is your communication game. This is your intellectual game. This is your thought process. It's beautiful, because you want a world of peace and beauty. And you like to, bring all the negative mind states. You like to go hard upon them and crash them, because you all about serving the humanity and serving the community and serving people. So long as you are impatient with others, you will do good. I mean, patient with others, you'll do good, because you can be very impatient. As long as you are patient with others, you will do good, because others might have a slower frequency of thinking, a thought process, but you gotta understand that you're nasty, intellectual genius. You know what I mean? So intelligence is where you excel at anything that deals with teaching and education. You know what I mean? This is just part of your vibration and counseling and giving advice as the Virgo Mercury, or Mercury and Virgo. This is what you do best. So that being said, serving people. You know what I mean? And you might feel that you're doing all the work, but then you can really go off. But it's for you to balance that out. You know what I mean? Think positive of every situation and know when to stop working so hard, know when to take a rest, because you're so active. You have to do something. You got to feel the need. You got to do something. This will keep you living. And so this is your thought process. And it definitely gets no realer than this, because you're the type who are very picky and choosy and who won't let anybody in their life. You're very protective of those you love, and you're all about doing what is right. You know what I mean? So Virgo, like the virgin means purified. I mean, so you're very pure. You like to do what is right. This is your thinking. This is your thoughts. So you're on the righteous tip always. You really don't like bad or doing wrong. This rub you the wrong way. But on the downside, you can be one of the worstest person who just X everybody out your life and don't want to deal with people, places, and things. So with it being said, as the Virgo Mercury is I can't let shed this light to you, gets no realer than this, Ashe.